The first is researching property that's for sale. Go online, use Zillow, use LoopNet, use realtor.com, use whatever you need to, but go find property that is for sale, whether that's vacant land, whether that's a property with a building on it, whether you're gonna do an RAL conversion, whether you're gonna build new construction mansion. Find some available properties and call on it. Talk to the realtors. What is the deal like? Go walk that property. Don't be afraid that you don't have all your ducks in a row. You can't take the first step. You know what? This is you taking action. You don't have to have everything put together. You don't have to have your proof of funds letter and all that kind of stuff. Just call the realtor, say, hey, can I walk this property? Is it for sale? Just get out there and learn. The second step is going and talking to the city. Start with the planning and the zoning department. You already walked some properties, so take one or two of those example pieces of land and say, hey, you know what, city, here's what I wanna do. I wanna build an assisted living mansion. I wanna do this home conversion. I wanna have my own assisted living. And you know what, I wanna do it on this piece of property right here. Here's the address. Is this okay? Does this meet the zoning types? And you'll find out pretty quickly, yes or no. Right? You need to explain what you want to do. Are you in the group home category? Are you in the assisted living category? Is that commercial? Is that residential? And find out if you can't do it on that zoning type, well, what zoning types can I do it on? And then you know what? You're going to go back to step one and you're going to go look at new properties. You're going to be calling those realtors. Hey, what's the zoning type, right? Let's push this forward so you can get to a place where you're walking properties that have the right zoning type that makes sense, and then you go back and you talk to the city again. And now you show up the second time, you talk to the zoning department, and they say, yeah, okay, yeah, you can do it here. Then let's go talk to the building department, right? Here's what we want to do. We want to convert this property. We want to build new construction. What does it look like from a building perspective, right? What are my setbacks? Maybe you need to talk to the utility engineer at the city. How do I bring water and power and sewer? How do I connect to all these things? What's my impervious coverage? All these questions you can learn. It is only costing you time. You have risked no money yet. You haven't even put in an offer yet, no deposit. You are learning so much and it is all free. As you're talking to the city and you start getting through some of these potential deal killers and you think, well, you know what, this piece of land, this actually might work. Then you may consider doing some type of rough draft site plan. So I've found some contractors that will do a rough draft site plan for me for just a couple $100. You can find them online. You can get some basic information from the city. Here's my survey of the property. Here's where my roads and driveway is gonna be. Here's where my building is gonna be. Here's my setback. All those kind of things. For a couple $100, you can go and have something drawn up. And then you're able to go and have some serious conversations with the city. You can go to the fire marshal and say, okay, here's what we wanna do. Here's the square footage of my building. Where are my fire hydrants gonna go? Where am I gonna connect to the city utility line? Do I need a detention pond? Where's my parking gonna go? All of those kind of things. You can still do all of those kind of things in this rough draft stage. I spent $240 to have a rough draft site plan done for me. And you know what? That's money well spent, because at that place, even if I'm not ready yet, I know exactly what I can do and what I can't do. And next time I have all my ducks in a row, I'm able to pull the trigger, make an offer on something.